Hello, it's Tuesday. Forgive the washing on the line. Actually, don't. All you buggers out there with tumble dryers, look at my washing on the line. It's all dry. It's only been out for an hour. Didn't cost a penny, you know. And whilst the washing's drying, the wind turbine's turning, generating power for me. Great, isn't it? Anyway, I thought I'd just give you a quick update on what I've been up to this morning, because shortly I'm going to have to get ready to go off to my paid job, which today I'm working an 8-hour shift from 3 o'clock. So I thought I'd just let you know what we've been up to in the garden today. We've only done a couple of hours work, but I think you might like it. Anyway, I'll turn you around and show you a bit more. So forgive the mess. That's just a pile of rubbish I've got to sort out. Some rotavators. That rotavator there, that blue one, bought new a few months ago off Amazon, I think it was. Went like a dream for about 3 or 4 weeks. I think we did about 3 tankfuls of juice in it, and then suddenly decided to pack up and die on us. It's still under warranty. I could sort it out, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet about that, because I've got a couple of I've actually got 3 Merry-Tillers there, one of which is a very good machine, so I might just whack a new engine on that. Anyway, I have today made a new bed, which is just going to be for my tobacco this year, and it'll then be a nursery bed next year for odds and sods, really. This is a bit of a garden update because that's mainly what I've been doing. So as those of you who followed me for a long time will realise, there's been some quite significant change here. I laid the hedge last year, I think it was, and I've cleared that gap between the fence and the hedge and put a new fence up. Anyway, on to more important things. As I've said, in the past we run a 3-bed system here. So this bed we're looking at now is the allium bed, obviously with onions in it. It's also got some radishes and spring onions at that end, which is just salady type stuff. So it's got onions and garlic in there basically. Then we have a bean or legume bed. Runner beans, half the runner beans in 1st of May, second half on the 1st of June. Some broad beans. We're not growing as many broad beans this year because nobody really likes them, do they? I don't mind them, but yeah. And a couple of rows of peas. Love our fresh garden peas. Wish we could grow more of them. Anyway, the 3rd bed is a brassica bed, and as you can see, we've made a considerable investment here this year in purchasing this thing called a Wonderwall. And the reason for that was that last year particularly we suffered very badly with cabbage white butterfly, and yeah, we could have carried on whacking insecticide on, but you know, it reaches a point where it's just unsustainable. The other problem we had in the winter was that the pigeons all got to our purple sprouting broccoli and kale and just wiped it out. Never happened before, but you know, we often get the odd pigeon that takes a fancy to it, and I'll put them in the pot. But yeah, it was a bad year for brassicas last year, and brassicas are quite important to us here because they are the crop that gives all year round. So whilst the allium bed, for example, will be fallow next winter, because that's going to be our brassica bed next year, there'll be nothing fresh coming out of there. Probably not out of the legume bed either. That'll probably have a green manure mulch on it. So the plan is that this Wonderwall will get moved up to next year's brassica bed in the late autumn, early winter. But you can see, we literally just finished doing it today, and you can see how it works. It's very straightforward, fantastic bit of kit, and you can see we have got some summer cabbages and some summer purple sprouting broccoli in there already. The aphids are giving us some grief there at the moment, so we would probably whack a bit of insecticide on that. Asparagus is still cropping well. That'll crop now till, I don't know, mid-June I expect, and then it'll be allowed to grow up to go to fern. And we've got a bit of comfrey growing here, which obviously we use for liquid feed and for helping with the composting and so on. This is the bottom half of my garden here, and you can see I've got a couple of fruit trees, an apple and a pear. I've also got on that hedge line now planted a cherry tree, a pear tree and an apple tree, which should be dwarf varieties. I wanted them on the hedge because it's a pain in the neck mowing around the damn things. I'm fed up with them. So there was another tree in the middle there which I've just dug out today because I had the digger running. So that's gone. There's the old bike, still going on strong. Been collecting quite a lot of firewood lately. And there's Daisy the digger, my baby. So yeah, that's part of the fleet and a bit of an update. That's our composting area here, as you probably remember if you've been on here before. So that's this year's compost heap, and the middle one was last year's, and the end one was the year before, which we've now pretty much emptied. Anyway, I'll leave you in peace. Catch you again. Cheers, bye bye.